how to deal with emotional stress in the time of change. Look, here's one thing that I've noticed, that what was working 6 months ago is not working today. And what I'm observing in the real estate space, there is a funky energy going on where a lot of people are feeling it almost as if it's Mercury retrograde. There ain't no Mercury retrograde going on. Here's what I mean by that. You're going to have one of 8 crises trigger in your business throughout the year, and multiple happen right now. Crises could be where government regulations change. You've got a personal phase of life changing. You've got a change in the market. You've got a change in the competition. You got a change in the culture. There's so many different things triggering crisis right now that it is putting a scarcity mentality with real estate agents and with buyers and sellers and consumers. So how do you deal with this in the emotional stress in the times of change? Is first of all, you have to understand, what does time equal? Here's what I hear all the time. Time equals freedom, money, or opportunity. I don't believe that though. I believe time equals emotion, and emotion is simply energy in motion. So if we understand that, I like to break my day into 3 parts: morning, day, and the evening. And I'm sure you've heard of a morning routine before. What I'd have you consider is, with my morning, if I'm going to do a routine, what is the emotional outcome that I want from my morning? What is the emotional outcome I want from my day? Or what is the emotional outcome I want from my evening? And I'd have you consider not just creating a morning routine, but create a daytime routine and an evening routine as well. So let me explain. Here's where people get stuck in their morning routine, is they feel stressed and overwhelmed because they didn't get it all done by the time they got to go into their work. But that's opposite of what the goal is. So if I ask myself, what is the emotional outcome of my morning? For me, it's simple. It's peace, it's calm, it's clarity, and it's direction. So that is the feeling I want. I have to start with the thoughts to trigger that and do the actions that create that to have that result. So my actions, for me, it's simple: prayer, meditation, breath work, Tai Chi, and then a smart day or a think time every single day. This creates clarity. What it really ultimately does is it creates a sense of certainty within that everything is okay. And all I have to remember is all I need is within me right now. When I can get that clarity and that direction, then I can get into my daytime routine. What is the emotional outcome I want for my day? What's absolute certainty? I'm putting money in the bank. That's what I'm in the business for. I want to make sure that money goes from other people's banks into my bank, and I do it with a sense of contribution, sense of connection, and ultimately some fun and excitement. Now I have to ask myself, what are the actions that cause that? In my business and in most businesses, everything runs around 3 fundamentals: marketing, sales, and fulfillment. So I got to make sure I'm having conversations with our marketing division, our sales division, and ultimately our fulfillment, that we're optimizing and maximizing these. And every single day I have one principle. I've had it since the beginning of business, even as a salesperson, is I want to have 30 meaningful conversations a day. I want to be engaging with people and finding the next opportunity to monetize through my agent attraction system. Am I going to monetize them on my team? Am I going to mentor them? Am I going to put them into my network and partner with them in business? And then I can create these different types of revenues. See, the goal is absolutely certain. I'm making money today. Am I going to make it asymmetrical with big chunks where the margins are bigger? Or I'm going to make it residual cash flow? Or am I going to do it by reducing my taxes today? That's how I begin to think of it, which actions cause those. And then the third part of my day is my evening. I want a sense of connection, sense of achievement, sense of gratitude, ultimately a sense of presence with my family. So what are the rituals or actions that I must take in order to cause that? One of my favorites is having dinner with my family. One person says the prayer and we go around the table sharing our magical moments of the day. Or one of my other favorite times is when I get in bed with Elise at night and we just talk about the day, and there's no rules on what we're going to talk about, engage with, and just be a sounding board for each other. So you've got to create what your rituals are for your different parts of the day. And remember, time equals emotion. And ultimately, if you're starting to feel an emotional stress of overwhelm, frustration, irritation, impatience, or even a sense of doubt and discouragement, create space. Some of my favorite things to do to create space: go on a walk, or do a deep breath work, do a meditation, do a cold plunge, or in the winter, I love to go skiing. In the summer, go paddleboarding. But I create space to actually let my thoughts just go. And that's really what meditation is. It's a repetitive process, or it's a repetitive pattern of letting go. And then I know my outcome is clarity in my mind. Then I can ask myself high quality questions that engage with the next space. So in times that you're emotionally stressed, when times are changing, create space to create. The energy of creation is amazing. From there, you're excited, you're fulfilled. You feel like there's more for you in the future. You create a compelling vision of the future. Look, if this message resonated with you today, go ahead and hit that like button. Drop in the comments down below. I want to hear what your thoughts are on how you deal with high emotional stress in times of change. And if this video was valuable to you, share it to one of your friends so we can help them out as well. Appreciate you, and we'll see you later. Look, I want to say thanks for watching my video. And I know that this isn't for everyone, but it is for certain people that are ready to make big changes. Like, they're ready to create residual revenue. They're ready to become real business owners. They're ready to have a business that makes money even when they're not working. And if that's you, I want you to click the link down in the description, and I want to give you an opportunity to have what's called a triage discovery call. We're gonna meet with my head coach and learn where you're stuck in your business and what changes you gotta make so that you don't have to work to make money. And I want to say again, I know that sounds crazy, but imagine you took time off and you still made money. That doesn't mean you don't have a business to grow. You absolutely do. But I'm going to teach you how to grow a business that makes money even when you're not there working. So click the link down below, get your free consultation with my team, and let's really discover where you're at and how you can create it. We'll see you there.